What's up, guys? I'm back with Vape-sesh number 2, and I want to talk a little bit about what's going on with my channel, why I haven't posted videos in a week. Um, First reason is I went through all my vape stuff, and I cleared out all my mods, everything. I packed everything away because in my last Vape-sesh, I believe I said I wanted to spend a lot more time with the Me 1. So that's what I've been doing for the past week. I've just been vaping the Me 1 Solid, my daily banger all day device, and it's been really nice. I'm still using it with the 0.5 ohm coil head. I got the airflow wide open, and I actually have a new juice that I want to talk about in the e-juice talk. It's a 6 milligram, 60/40 VG/PG ratio, and the flavoring, I'll go ahead and read the description really quick. It's true graham cracker flavor dipped in cream, not just for your dessert or snack, a true all-day vape. And it is really good. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm vaping this as a mouth to lung, even though I have the airflow wide open, and it does have the 0.5 direct lung coil in here. But I still find it much more satisfying as a mouth to lung vape because the airflow is still restricted. Now, granted, you can get a lung hit, it's just going to be a very restricted direct lung hit. And I'll go ahead and do one of those. So yeah, you can lung hit it. I just find it more satisfying to mouth to lung hit it. And I am using a 6 milligram nicotine, and it's been really great. Like I said, daily banger. Um, so that's the first thing I wanted to talk about was the Me 1. The reason I haven't made videos in a week, I kind of fell behind. Me and my fiance's been really busy with other plans, and I was I was kind of getting a little down about the YouTube thing, and she convinced me to stick with it and keep trying because I was on the verge of quitting because over that week I was struggling really hard with vaping, like not wanting a cigarette or anything, but like my vapes. They didn't want to work right, and I wasn't getting satisfied from any of my vapes. So granted, I was using this as my daily banger, and I feel like this is honestly gonna be my all day everyday vape. It's it's a great vape. It's really lightweight. It's got a great battery life, decent e-juice capacity, almost a 4 mil tank. It's like 3.5 mils or 3.5 mils, 1100 mAh battery. It's super simple, nothing to adjust. You got a top fill, you got adjustable airflow. It's all around a great vape. And I also like the new one for the fact that I can change out my drip tips. This is not a drip tip that came with it. It is one of my own. And I do have a drip tip collection that I would like to show on the channel as well. I got a few drip tips, and I plan to add more to my collection. But as for vape products, I think I'm going to be putting off buying new mods and stuff for a while because I want to spend a lot more time with the My One or Me One just to see how it holds up under heavy usage and daily usage. Granted, I still do have all my other vapes, and at some point I will probably break them back out and get them on the channel because I have some RDAs, some tanks, some mods, some stuff that I think would be really cool for the channel. But for now, all the vape sessions, all the videos will probably just be based on my experience with the My One or Me One. And so that's where my channel is heading at the moment. There will still be e-juice talk. Like I said, I have a juice that I want to talk about. I have had this before, and it is really good. It's actually one of my top favorite e-juices. It actually took the place of my original top, the Nightcap by the same brand. It's a green sour apple flavor. It was one of my favorite flavors, but as soon as I tried this, it just instantly took number one. It's a really great vape. and I am satisfied, even using this thing at a 6 milligram. I did want to test out some more coils for the Me 1, like the 1.5 ohm Clapton and the 1 ohm coil. And based on that experience, I want to figure out which coil is the best for flavor vapor production, at least for the way I like to vape. So far, the 0.5s have taken the #1 spot, and the whole issues I was having with the coils was completely on my end. I was actually flooding the coil. I was filling my Me 1 way too full, and it was causing the coil to flood. Therefore, I was getting spit back. Ever since I fixed that and adjusted how full I fill this, no spit back, and it's just been great. It's wicking perfectly fine. My last coil actually just burned out last night, so this is a fresh coil that I popped in here last night because my other one had finally burned out after almost a month's use. And granted, it probably would have lasted me longer, but I kept filling it and then emptying the juice and letting the coil set for a few days and then refilling it, emptying the juice. So the coil might have lasted a little bit longer if I hadn't done those things. But yeah, the coil's even getting a month out after doing what I did to that coil, flooding it and then letting it set dry for a few days, and the flavor was still good. And the flavor is better on this one, but that is because this is a fresh coil and I have not let it set for days on end after I put juice on it, letting it dry back out. So that could be some factoring. But the Me 1, it's going strong. It's got a full charge. I just charged it before this video. Depending on my vape pace, this will last me a whole day and night, depending on how hard I'm vaping. I've noticed with the 6 milligram, I do vape a little bit more frequently to get my nicotine fix. I get about 4 to 5 hours on a single charge. Granted, that still most of the time lasts me a full day at least. I usually don't have to charge this until like around 9 or 10 o'clock at night most of the time. There are some days when I vape really hard that it does run uh, not dead, but red on the indicator light, like halfway through the day. So I do have one of these that I like to carry with me, a portable power bank, and that thing is a lifesaver because this does offer pass-through, so you can vape it while it's charging, which is really nice. And yeah, so that's really all I got to talk about for this vape session. I'm gonna take one more vape, and then I'm gonna be out, guys. Peace.